pushing the frequencies. Come on. Yeah, we can play those games. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's play those fucking games, bitch ass motherfuckers. Let's play them. Fuck it. We don't fuck with these motherfuckers, man. Motherfuckers wanna play games and shit. I gotta navigate. Ladies and gentlemen, please just say no to white supremacy and Chinese terrorism. Predictive policing is white supremacy and Chinese terrorism. A terrorism which left 10 people dead at the VTA. And make no mistake, as long as you continue to see these vehicles with one headlight and one tail light, more people are gonna die. It's unfortunate, but yeah, more people are gonna die. These are psychological triggers designed for that purpose and that purpose only. Just ask SJPD. Hey, what's going on, Virgo? Wish I was there. Yeah, shit. I've been lagging like a motherfucker. They just woke me up, you know, with the bullshit. They, you know, they've been sending frequencies and shit and fucking with my dogs and shit. Like, Scrap is like, I don't even know if Scrap gonna make it. Like, he won't do shit. He'll get up and bark though. Like, he'll get up and try and bark, but other than that, like, he's out of it. But yeah, I got enough rage in me for all of us right now. Blessings, faith in times. Hope everybody's doing good though.
Take pride in the things that we've done, side by side in the revolution. Won't stay silent for things that I love, cause we know them not
gentlemen, please just say no to white supremacy and Chinese terrorism in America. Predictive policing is white supremacy and Chinese terrorism. A terrorism which left 10 people dead at the VTA. And make no mistake, as long as you continue to see these vehicles with one headlight and one tail light, it's unfortunate, but yeah, there will be more dead people. These are psychological triggers designed to flip a person out after round-the-clock psychological warfare. And if you think I'm just having mental issues, I'm delusional. I have over 11 years evidence and the science to back everything I'm saying, so I dare you to contest me on it. Make no mistake, as long as you continue to see these vehicles with one headlight and one tail light, just know that more people are going to die in San Jose, California. It's sad, but once again, these are psychological triggers designed for that purpose. And SJPD knows that.
My bad, though. Fuck you keep following me, motherfucker. My bad, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, please just say no to white supremacy and Chinese terrorism in America. Predictive policing is white supremacy and Chinese terrorism. A terrorism which left 10 people dead at the VTA. And make no mistake, as long as you continue to see these vehicles with one headlight and one tail light, more people are going to die. It's sad, but yeah, more people are going to die because these are psychological triggers designed to flip a person out after around-the-clock psychological warfare. And if you try and say I'm having delusions, I have over 11 years evidence and the science to back everything I'm saying. And SJPD knows that more people are going to die in this program. Just ask him. He just passed by.
Let me see. I gotta charge up the phone for a little bit, you guys, before I get back on the megaphone and shit. Just saying hard, man. Take care, but appreciate that. Must be the capital. Nah, this is well, it's kind of like one of the capitals of gang stalking, I guess, but it's just highly technical out here. So they got a lot of fucking toys and shit they use on us. Free Ed Light Repairs too. Appreciate that. Sending love. Hey, appreciate that, Tanya. Did you ever succeed to convince someone in real life about the whole gang stalking program? I mean, I don't know how far I convinced them, but people have come up to me and you know, I think it's our people already knew though. The people that said something to me already knew what was going on. They just, you know, they can't, you know, they can't really voice that because they've been on their jobs for Lord knows how long. And then a lot of people don't want this shit turning on them and shit. And it wasn't that many. It was like, I've had a couple people though, actually, a good couple people. And then I've had people come up to me, not as if they got it, but that like they were starting to get it. Like, I've had people tell me they thought I was crazy before, and then they started paying attention to like certain things, and then, you know, only an idiot, man. You know, only a fucking person with no brain, you know, is gonna say some shit like that. And you know, it's not even, I don't even think it's to convince anybody else that we're delusional. It's mainly to convince us. If they can convince us, then we, you know, if they can convince us then that we're delusional, they don't have to convince anybody else. They'll tell everybody else that we're delusional and shit. But you know, if people pay attention, they're gonna catch on. And you know, the average person that knows how to use their brain, you know, they're gonna feel insulted that, you know, the police or whoever the fuck else tried to insult their character or insult their intelligence like that. You know, it's certain things that they're hiding, like they're hiding. And you know, when I get by the police station, I like to bring it up, like as far as like let's pull back his phone calls and see how many phone calls he made. Cause I have phone calls that I've made to these motherfuckers, and they sat there and fucking just laughed at me and shit. You feel me? Just fucking, you know, I'm telling them like, motherfuckers is following me with one headlight. They're fucking, you know, they're you know, vandalizing my vehicle, and they're just sitting there laughing, like, and then, you know, doing their little fucking choking or type shit. But you can tell they're like completely placating me. And this is back because, you know, I was like down bad. Like in the beginning I was like super down bad. Like I was on a bicycle, fucking pulling carts and shit. You know, like fucking, you know, they didn't think I would fucking be smart enough to record their phone calls and shit. They probably didn't even think I had the means to do that shit. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, there's a lot of people downtown, like especially downtown San Jose. Like, there's a lot of businesses and shit that, you know, they won't go too far. They won't go too far, but you know, they'll say shit like the police are starting to get fucked up out here, man. It's not, you know, they'll say shit like that, but they won't even come close to mentioning the program and shit. But that's all right. I like catching them. You know, I get them doing certain things. They do certain things. Like I try not to post everything. Like I want to post everything and shit. But you know, I know like if I have to go to court, I want to be able to point certain shit out so these motherfuckers will lie and say, you know, that's bullshit, or can you prove it, or some shit like that. Like I want to get them like that. I want to get them like real. I want to catch them and like literally catch them in a fucking lie. Especially the cop that was doing all those fucking donuts and shit, like with the one headlight and shit. Like, like you can't make that shit up. You can try and lie. I mean, unless it was a clone, with your same fucking, you know, with your same fucking car number on the side. Driving the car at the night. I don't remember exactly what night it is, but the fucking video, you know, the video tells that shit. Actually, it's actually on my old channel, as a matter of fact. But yeah, you know, I get stabbed by a lady talking to a vehicle with one headlight, and you guys know this shit, and then, you know, a couple days later, I get a fucking police officer fucking doing all types of crazy driving and shit with one headlight and shit. You can't. I'm fresh out the fucking hospital, man. Fresh out the hospital. It's like he was trying to fucking shock me, put me in some type of shock, some type of mental fucking. Have you seen? Hey, Tanya, have you seen TG suicide rate, Ontario? Kids are committing suicide. Yeah. Where is Ontario? Yeah, it's bad, man. They aim this shit at the kids, man, I think, man, because the organs, man. This, like, you know, that suicide shit, man. That's straight organ trafficking like a motherfucker, man. And I want to doubt, because America is that fucking, you know, they know other countries is into it big, but America, you know, America always wants its piece of the pie, and they're gonna try and fucking do it strategically. So I would not doubt, because the way they're paying these people, you know, you gotta be getting paid fucking, and you get paid good money for fucking organs and shit. So, you know, that's, you know, either a black budget or that. Because if people are dying, like, just think, 8 people died out here recently. 10 people out here died. And then, you know, all the other targeted individuals we know that died and that killed people and shit, like, and then the Ontario, like, you know, that's organs at a fucking non-stop rate. So the fucking chicken feed that they give these people, you know, that's not really shit. And I'm not saying that's what this program is about, is organ trafficking, but I'm saying, like, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if America just found a slick way to fucking get into the, you know, organ fucking, you know, organ harvesting business and shit. And they want to kill a lot of people anyways, but, you know. It's just fucked up, man. Cause the sad motherfuckers do it to this to us, man. You know, when the motherfuckers start dropping out the sky with parachutes and shit, they're gonna be the first ones running and ducking for cover and shit. That shit fucking, you know, you see these people in these fucking Nazi trucks and shit. These big ass fucking Nazi trucks. Skinhead trucks with the fucking American flag in the back of it blowing in the wind. And shit. It's like those be the first motherfuckers, man. that's the van I had. See, that's the first camper van I had. But it was mine was all brown. Mine was like all brown. And it didn't take them long to fuck that shit up. I had it for a while though. I had it probably for like 3 years, but they fucked it up, man. And it's like the police make the suggestions to these people, man. Anytime my fucking vehicle's ever, you know, the police, they always say some shit like when I first, you know, whenever, and it never fails, whenever I get a new vehicle, the police will pull me over. You know, and they'll make some lie up about my fucking, you know, either my blinker or some shit wasn't working or, you know, just some shit to pull me over. And then they'll tell me, nice vehicle. You know, they'll ask me some stupid shit like, they know I'm not on parole or probation. They'll say, are you on parole or probation? And they'll fucking, you know, they won't even take my name. As soon as I get the vehicle, they won't even take my name. I tell them no, and it's like they fucking, these are police that I've never seen before. I tell them my name, and they fucking, you know, that's routine, is they fucking, you tell them your name, because you could be lying to them. You know, they fucking, you know, routine is fucking call in and check to make sure you don't have no warrants or, you know, you ain't killed nobody or some shit like that. Like, they literally pull me over. They say, oh, you had a fucked up light. They ask me my name, my date of birth, and all that shit. And then they say, oh, okay, well, okay, be careful, be safe. Nice van. They always say nice van, and then they start chipping away at it, man. They want to fuck my... The audacity of them, though, man, to, you know, they want to fuck my fucking 2005 fucking whatever Econoline fucking old-ass van while they're driving around in fucking 2022 Hellcats and 2021 Hellcats and Mustangs and shit. They're telling people to fuck my van up. It's crazy, man. I could see if it was somebody who didn't have shit, didn't have a job, didn't have, you know, just somebody that just, you know, wanted somebody to be on their same misery level and shit. But like, damn, man, for a motherfucker that has shit to fucking, you know, be able to walk into your house and, you know, do whatever it is you fucking do, man. And just to fucking cast out all that fucking evil on somebody that's fucking trying to make it, like, that's, you know, that tells you the character of these fucking people, man. That's why, like, I used to feel sorry for him and shit when they was getting killed and shit. Well, not feel sorry for him and shit, but I just, you know, I didn't, and this isn't to be, you know. You know, this isn't, I was fucking trying to fucking, you know, I was so lost up in this program, they had me so fucking psychologically fucked and shit. Like, I was trying to fucking do all types of shit just to get out of this fucking atmosphere. Like, you know, people say meditate and, you know, fucking meditate, fucking, and don't pay them no mind, and you'll reach a different level. You'll reach a different you'll reach a different dimension and shit. And you know, to an extent, I believe that, but you know, I just, you know, I'm not built for that shit, man. I'm not. Yeah, I don't understand all that shit, man. They'll get it though. I don't feel sorry for these motherfuckers no more, man. Everything they get, and you know, if I'm wrong for saying it, you know, God will take care of me later for saying it. Look at this motherfucker, a trigger man right there. That's a trigger man, a domestic terrorist. You know, that's designed to fucking, you know, make me fucking blow my brains out or blow somebody else's brains out, man. So the motherfuckers, like, if anything, they deserve everything they get, man. If they have no problem with fucking, you know, if they have no problem, and I'm not God, like, you know, so I should just say, in my opinion, they deserve everything they get. Fucking cooking my fucking dogs, like, pay attention to the lady. I don't know if she's gonna walk here. I can't say she's gonna walk over here, but if she does, you just pay attention to her. Everything is fucking, pay attention. One guy right there, one guy right there at the truck, and the lady walking the dog. I don't know if she's coming. Pay attention. Pay attention. Let's see. The lady had a patch of yellow on too, as a matter of fact. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I believe she had some yellow on. The walk sign, is it her? Is she walking? Okay, she's not. Is she? I see her at the gate. No, she's not. We'll see. Okay, no. Let's see. Did you ever okay, convincing is easy. Up, yep, look at it. Told you. Nice patch of yellow. And notice how when I say it's Chinese terrorism and white supremacy, they send the white guys at me and the Chinese lady. You see that? Pay attention to their gimmicks and their tactics. She had her little breastplate with yellow. And I'm not sure if you guys heard me, but I said in my little protest, I say, and they do this all the time, so that's how I can point it out to you. Like, they always use, whenever I do it, they use Chinese people on me, and they use white guys. Sometimes it'll be women, but usually when they use women, it'll be like like a white guy and his wife walking a dog and shit. But usually it's like white guys in big trucks, and it'll be like a skinny Asian dude like walking with like some type of fucking briefcase and shit. They try to make the Asian dude look like a techie type of dude, and the white dude like some type of fucking supremacist and shit. Like usually in a big ass truck. Usually in a big ass truck. See, we got the goofball right here. See how he's paying attention. They tell you what they're doing. You just pay attention to their body language and shit. They look dead at you and shit. It's like they want you to see and watch. I'm gonna act like I'm not paying attention to them. Right now I'm acting like I'm not paying attention. See, I'm looking out the driver's side window, right? Right now I'm looking out the driver's side mirror. People, man.
Anybody who may be from Neighborhood Watch involved in predictive policing, please don't get me killed. As it is today, SJPD has made me afraid of white people and have made me afraid of Chinese people. They have changed my whole reality. I'm afraid that white people are going to kill me every day because I'm hunted down with psychological warfare. I think Chinese people are going to kill me every day because of what SJPD does. SJPD has implemented a program that involves a heavy psychological warfare that Neighborhood Watch is involved with. And now I am very afraid of white people and Chinese people. And I have evidence, the proof to show you why. I have complete harassment. Being followed with one headlight has created a paranoia within me. So crazy, it's unbearable. Every time somebody gets behind me with the one headlight, I freeze up like a deer in the headlights. This is what psychological damage SJPD has done to me. SJPD has made me paranoid with their domestic terrorism. I'm afraid of Chinese people. I'm afraid of white people thanks to SJPD.
No disrespect to anybody. You guys know it's no disrespect. I'm trying to point out facts and the science behind it. That's all. %. I'm gonna try and get it to at least 25% before I start protesting, you guys. Let me see. Capital G. Get a compass. They point directly at. Yeah, man. These people are sick, man. We're dealing with some weirdos, man. That's for real. Like, you know, people that enjoy that type of shit. Look at the goofballs. Pay attention. Yellow trash. No. Look at him. Ain't going nowhere. No siren, no nothing. You can't play the siren if you're, if it's something fake. You can't play the siren on no fake shit. But they do it all the time. I should take that back. They do it all the motherfucking time. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna go into fucking, as long as they don't try and make me take no medication. I gotta go get documented that this program has done something to me, but I don't want no fucking medication. I'm not taking no medication. But it's either that or fucking getting locked up, man. I don't, cause it's just gonna, if I get locked up, I'm just gonna catch more time. That's automatic. There's no way. There's no fucking way I'm going to PC. There's no fucking way I'm going to protective custody. And there's no way I'm going to be able to fucking, not dealing with, I know, like, I just know. Anybody who's ever been to jail, like, if you don't go to PC, like, I mean, you're not gonna, like, if you're not gonna fucking, that's something, like, I'm just not gonna accept. But I know I can't do it on the fucking main line either. Like, there's no, with the rumors these motherfuckers say, like, that's just, like, I'll have to fucking literally do something, like, as soon as I get in there. Like, as soon as I fucking get in there. And that's fucking time. Time right there, like, extra fucking time. Probably a lot of time being a target. I've never dealt with that shit before, but I've never had to do that type of fucking shit. Like, You know, yeah, that's you know, that's a whole different world. I don't want to go through that shit. Hey man, the only thing I'm kind of worried about on the fucking no, but it's not a real psychological, like it's not mentally ill to. I guess it could be considered ill to have paranoia and shit, but to be scared of people isn't a fucking like really a mental health issue. I don't think not if there's a track record, not if there's something showing that this was a fear created in you. Like, this isn't a normal fear. Like, this was never a fucking normal fear. Like, I could probably say, there's no way they could fucking say I'm mentally ill behind that. I don't have a record. I don't, like, they try and rub that shit in your face. They try and rub that shit in your face. You hear what she said? They try and rub that record shit like that shit means anything to me. Like, it don't mean, like, what the fuck? What does me having a record have to do with you guys fucking following me and harassing me 24 hours a day? The fuck? Your dad probably has a fucking record for fucking child molestation and all types of shit. He ain't getting chased around fucking town. It's child molesters that they house around this motherfucker, man. The whole fucking neighborhood is full of child molesters. These motherfuckers just get to kick back, fucking eat popcorn and watch TV and shit. And fucking, live their fucking lives and fucking probably get called on missions and shit to fucking harass people. Literally, like, these people literally fucking snuck under, get cozy with fucking child molesters and harass fucking, I'm not gonna say I'm 100% decent person and shit, but I ain't no fucking weirdo. I don't go fucking hurting people. I don't do no shit like that. These motherfuckers literally be grabbing up little kid 8-year-olds and all types of weird shit like that. And they fucking just, they're in the neighborhood all fucking cozy and all the shit. Like, yeah. Oh man, I hate this shit, bro. Let me see. Hey, what's going on, Ma? Kim, okay, Monkey. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 66 controls the way they do this shit, bro. I don't know if I don't know if you're a female or a dude. Kim Charles, my bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, the one headlight shit. There's no way in the world that they can prove like that's undeniable. Like, that's beyond reasonable doubt right there. That's beyond reasonable doubt, hands down. They can't get away from that, man. And they can't get away from the fact that that shit causes mental damage. Like, especially when you're fucking asking the police if, you know, why they're following you with one headlights and having people do it. And you telling them you've been stabbed by these motherfuckers. You feel I'm saying? For me, like, you know, and I've been on live with you guys when I've taken the phone and I've went to fucking police on 3 different occasions. And I asked them, why are they having people follow me with one headlight? And they said, they don't know what I'm talking about. And I sit there and I explain to them that I've been stabbed by someone who was in a vehicle with one headlight. And people are following me with one, and they're telling me to go fucking file police reports and shit. Knowing damn well when I go to file a fucking police report, I'm gonna get gaslighted and fucking, you know, talked into fucking tried to, you know, take a psychological evaluation, like, you know, and that's why I fucking, you know, I just need to get to a courtroom, man. I need to get to a fucking courtroom, like, fuck jail, fuck fucking, you know, going to some fucking psychologist to fucking see some fucking bullshit. And not for no medication, just to fucking get on paper, like, this fucking program made me fucking, you know, cause some damage. Like, I want some proof saying that this program is the reason, you know. That's the best way I can think of. Well, I'm damn sure not, I wouldn't do it if they, you know, told me I had to take some medication or some shit. And I can literally, I can literally show them a track record of 11 years being followed by people with one headlight. Like, you know, 11-year stretch of this shit. Mostly fucking Chinese people. So that's why I said, you know, you know, most of my fucking shit, like the top dogs, is like, you know, white. They look like fucking business, fucking like they work, like they look like fucking, you know, they look like businessmen. They look like white businessmen. And fucking, you know, as far as like the fucking, the top dogs and shit, not the foot soldiers and shit, but the, you know, the ones that pull up in their fucking Porsches and their fucking Ferraris and, you know, park in front of you with their Mercedes Benzes and shit and do all that fucking weird shit. Like those, like they be fucking, and it's like they all have, like, it's like a gang. It's like a gang because they all have, out here, it's like a gang. Because, you know, there's a set of them that drive those vans right there. There's a set of them that drive Mini Coopers. There's a set of them that drive Priuses. There's a set of them that drive Teslas and shit. I think it's like teams or some shit out here. Like like, you know, like everybody in Teslas work together. Everybody in, like, they all have a certain job. Like, they all fucking either have a certain job or a certain, you know, yeah, like a certain job and a certain group of people to fucking direct. And they do it out here by cars a lot. Like, they, like, you know, they drive by and, like, the perps know their car. Like, the perps know their car because they drive, you know, they'll usually drive back to back. It won't be the same car. Nothing about the car be the same, like, usually, but they'll be, like, the same fucking color. You know, both cars will be the same color, so whatever that means to the perp or whatever, like, I think they do signals like that as well through the colors, but, you know, that's just the type of shit I've been observing. I don't know if that's, like, fact or whatever, but it seems like they do it like that. cyber. Wait, hold on.